There we go. It works. Kind of. Cool gamer, how are you doing? Miss Jane. If I could speak Australian, I'd say good day. Listern, how are you? Um, anyway, see if this thing still worked. See if I still got internet here in Tennessee. Mucho Taco, what's up, brother? Um, anyway, um, you don't even say good day. That is hilarious. So see, that is another one of those things that they teach Americans. That's what you guys say all the time. That's like your go to word. I think your go to word's a different one. It might start with a different letter. Oh, by the way, I just saw like everybody is all excited. YouTube since November they have made. Crystal says that I don't. That's awesome. Cool Frog, how's it going, brother? Good seeing you, man. By the way, I did see the other day you invited me to a stream you had. Sorry, man. I think I went back to bed. One of those days. I don't even know what's going on in the tubes. I do know I saw a MSNBC article that said that they are relaxing the language barrier on YouTube. Isn't that funny? Like that's what they're worried about. So now, evidently, you had to wait 30 seconds, or then it was like you don't have to wait any seconds. But now everybody's all excited because they can say, bitch. I mean, wow, the world is complete now, isn't it? 6 hour, how's it going? 6 hour is my favorite kind of sour. Oh man. Oh wait, hold on. Mucho Taco? No, I thought Mucho Taco got a new avatar. Sorry. Afro Human, how are you doing? Suzanne, what's up? Suzanne, I've seen you in a few other streams. I think I said hello to you the other day, but I can't remember now. It's I had a oh you did change it. Oh cool. It's funny because on StreamYards, I can't tell. On YouTube, I can. Uh, Debbie, how are you doing? I am so glad you are saying hi. Uh, Please update the Discord link. You're already in. Did you delete yourself? Yes, but I'll update everything. I'll update. It's not 8-bit anymore. Oh, no kidding. It kind of looks 8-bit. Oh, by the way, they're coming out with the. Oh, this is so crazy. So I wish I had gotten the Nintendo Lego deal. I don't know if you guys ever saw that. Just the old Nintendo. You made out Legos, but it didn't play or anything. Well, now they have the Atari 2600 like that, and for geeks, that was like the first home. By the way, like I was so upset. I went to a place tonight with Rabbit that had Miss Pac-Man, the One Up arcade Miss Pac-Man. It wasn't working. I was so upset. But anyway, the Atari 2600 is now a Lego set, and they're actually going to be bringing back, I think, the original system with every game or something like that, except for ET. And then you guys, this is how big of a nerd I am. You'd have to check out what ET was. It was thrown away. There's a whole big thing. It's all in. ET was a video game that was thrown away in a what are those places called? A dump in New Mexico. TR Greater X. Hang on a second. I forgot how this works. I almost hit end broadcast. That would be bad. Let's see. Does this still work? Let's see here. I think it does. Oh, wait a second. Check this out. Boom.
You like Huey Lewis in the news?
Who doesn't like Huey Lewis in the news? TR Greater X. Hey, expert. Glad to see your face again. TR Greater X. It is great to be here. It is great to be here. Chris Mullen, how are you doing? Um, it's I'll give you guys an update of what the schedule is going to look like for the next few days. I am planning. It's funny. I started looking at the time and I was like, damn it. I said I was going to do it today. So that's why it's so late. I put this off to the very last second. It's, I love Huey Lewis. There's not enough Huey Lewis, is there? But yeah, it's, I'll get to, I will answer this question in a second. Um, yeah, it was, so I don't know. The other day, I told White Rabbit, I said, I'm just nuking the channel. It's like, and it's, I didn't care. I mean, that's how bad it is, right? I don't know. It's not how bad it is. It's how, I don't know. Just we're in a very shocking moment right now. And by the way, right here, I do not have anything right here that bothers me. Do you see that? It's like a shadow or something. I mean, I'll have to get a face transplant if there's something wrong right there. I just now saw it too. What? I probably have like it's the only place in my body I have hair. It's like one little spot. It's going. Welcome to a new day. How many people do you know just to get on and start talking about their imperfections? Gosh, I got a list. You're trucking through my state, uh, about 50 miles out of Knoxville. Let's see here. So you are like Crossville, Kingston, or you are south, which would be Cleveland, um, Pittsburgh, stuff like that. You go south of Knoxville, it's all named after like cities in the north. And then north of there is like Oak Ridge, maybe. I don't know. I don't really go north much. I don't get funny, isn't that? Um, Clumsy, how are you doing? Uh, Everyone's missed you, I know, because people tell me stuff. But also because I miss you too, my friend. Clumsy is she wakes me up in the middle of the night. I'm asleep. I wake up and she was probably the first. She was the first YouTube I went and looked at. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you guys have been up to. I feel lost. I think you've been in good hands though. I think Clumsy's been able to take care of y'all. Melissa Jane has been around everywhere. I have seen Susanna around. Um, of course, TR Greater X. He always takes. Oh, Bulls Gap. So you should be. That's actually north. That is what. Can't think of anything up north right now. Um, why can't I think of any of those towns, man? I can name counties. Isn't that sad? I can name counties, but I can't name towns. Uh, what is that place? Oh, well, let's see. It doesn't take much to distract me. Um, we could be twins. Uh oh. Are you talking about you and me? That'd be awesome. That'd be cool. Um, hey, thank you. Uh, no, you never do anything wrong. You never do anything wrong. So anyway, uh, yeah, the only thing I know is about the cussing. The only thing I know is that YouTube allows they've changed what they came down on, and they're going to allow certain words, but not all of them. And you still don't know 100%. And evidently, they went back and they started striking old videos if you were cussing bad in those. And I was like, this is why I try not to cuss in videos. I really think that YouTube, as we go forward, is still they want to make it like the FCC, um, like just your primetime television compliant. So that's if I have any advice for anybody in the future, it'd be try to make it as much as like was it after 10 p.m. Those type of shows. Uh, it, and then of course be yourself. So I don't know. Maybe yourself is cussing, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's they're gonna do whatever they want to, and then they say there's a rule for it, which we all know, which is good, which is good. Um, Debbie, I can't wait to catch one of Clumsy's live streams. It is well, she does. She does have a day one. She does have occasionally. She had one the other day. I saw it on and didn't make it to it. Matter of fact, the first one I tried to do was I was asleep. Asleep. Let me start that over. I had just woken up and saw that old Playboy Malloy was on, and his T-shirt came in. I bought a T-shirt, or White Rabbit bought a T-shirt. I can't buy anything. I'm gonna get a. I'm just yeah. Anyway, he asked me about, come on. I was like, this is good. It's somebody else's stream. I don't have to think. Yeah, thank you, Mucho Taco. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, it's just, I mean, here's the thing. I'll tell you what. Here's what I've come to settle with about the whole cussing thing. I try not to on streams, and it makes me think harder, and I appreciate that. And the other day, I was talking to somebody, and I was just like, man, blah, blah, blah. And White Rabbit was there. She's like, when did your language get like this? And I was like, well, I haven't been on stream in a while. That was probably our first time out of the house. No, Melissa Jane, I don't sleep. I try not to. Um, oh yeah, child awfulness, but swearing nope. Yeah, it's weird how they do that. Tweety, how are you doing? Tweety, I did talk about you once. I was like, White Rabbit and I were talking about. It's like you were great. That speaking of the devil, it was Michael Malloy. And who was it that said that they loved your voice? Somebody else was telling me that. I want to say. But anyway, yeah, it's good seeing you, Tweety. Um, so anyway, yeah, that's a big deal. You get to say, and you don't get to even say all the fun ones. You don't get to say the Australian ones. The Australian when you're driving words. Can you guess what I'm talking about? There's a certain somebody who might be able to guess what I'm talking about. I don't know. But so anyway, make this quick because I have not I've not talked about what I'm going to talk about. Okay, since the other night. The Australian one is the best. Yes, yes, Mel. You can ask White Rabbit. It is. I swear, you drive. Watch a little bit. I've seen you drive. You and her are like, well, you're mirror images because you guys, you're on the wrong side of the car. Uh, oh gosh, I think it depends on who's driving at the time. That's right. Uh oh. Oh, I just. So look at this. This is how StreamYards puts up Mucho Tacos. Hey, Tweety, and then person turquoise waving. So I was like, Mucho Taco says, "Hey, Tweety, person turquoise." I was like, "Is this something? Did I miss out on this while I was gone?" I was like, "Oh no, that's the emoji that Streamyard doesn't have an answer for." I've been on video more often when I drive. It's quite entertaining because everyone is stupid. It's amazing how that happens. People go, Wolfkinder, how are you doing? It is great seeing you. We've got to do another expert chat. I was matter of fact, I thought about going over to Discord and just seeing, be like, hey, anybody around? But I did want to put this out because I left the last one. I didn't want to do that last stream, but I didn't want to disappear from you guys, and I knew I was. Um, I will tell you, I did not like. I've lost days a couple times this week. Um, and it's this has been Afro human, like a twit with an A. I love Afro human. So anyway, uh, you guys know that we lost somebody very dear to our family, and yeah, Tweety, especially with this one, she thought so highly of me that she put me on a blind date with her daughter. And boy, I didn't make it far into this, did I? By the way, my jokes have really sucked lately. I want you guys to know that. I handle awkwardness and stress and emotions through laughter and cracking jokes. And I'm having my jokes aren't working, and it's like there's kryptonite in the room. I now know how Superman feels. I won't make fun of him anymore. Yeah, I will. Superman. Oh, not a big fan. Not a big fan. Anyway, um, I yeah, thank you, Afrohuman. Thank you. Um, yeah, Chris, that last stream sucked. The unexpert, how are you doing? Um, so anyway, I forgot where I was going. Oh, yeah, the whole this thing sucks deal. So time is not real at all, and oh my gosh, K with a super sticker. Hang on a second. This is getting some dance music here.
I think we got a super chat.
Oh wait,
I
hold
think
on.
we got a super chat.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
I think we got a super chat.
Kay, thank you so much. And by the way, I love the super sticker. I love this. I love the pair on the rocket. I mean that pair is having a hell of a good time, isn't he? I think I can say that now. I think I can say helva now. But that is awesome. Thank you so much, Kay. Thank you. Um, I never had good jokes. I never had good jokes. Um, yeah, humor's it's weird. It's a it's that uncomfortable silence. Uh, Okay. By the way, I love the term shekels, and this is what's funny, Kay. I was talking to White Rabbit today. I was like, okay, so like my grandfather could speak fluid Yiddish. Yeah, weird, right? I mean, like, who just ever thinks that's a thing you do? And anyway, White Rabbit, we were talking today. I was like, like I want to learn some Yiddish, like some like the bad words. I mean, that's all we care about, right? The bad words, because it's a people won't think about it, and it's kind of like it's like censor proof. It's like some of the words we've had to use here to talk about other topics. And so anyway, yeah, your the Shekels remark. Thank you. That you really hit a home run. Thank you, Kay. Thank you so much. Wolfkinder. See, I said really dumb things. Only I think are funny, and more so when I drink. Some of the stuff you say then is awesome. Some of the stuff you can say then is awesome. But No, I thought you were serious. I thought you were serious. Guys, if you don't, I don't know. I just want to say that Melissa Jane has a sense of humor that I've seen that I'm like, holy cow! Like, I think that a lot of people would really just like bust up laughing, not expecting this. She is, well, she has unlimited talents, and the problem is popping that top off that genie bottle. But anyway, let's go back to the let's get the misery stream over with. It's yeah. Um, Hang on a second here. Oh wait. Yeah, I just saw it. Thank you so much for that. I don't see it right here. Um, yes, Chris Mullen has given 5 memberships. Thank you, Chris. Guys, you have to have gifts accepted on, and I turned on your account for that. And man, it is so slow over here. It's like I don't know who's in the chat until I look down, and for some reason I can see Suzanne's. Alan, let's see, where'd he go? So Alan, hello. And this is where I saw about Chris giving the memberships. Thank you. And I will put up the new link. Go to memberships. There'll be a new link to Discord, and we'll do a chat. We'll try to do one if I can get away from stuff tomorrow. I'll try to do one tomorrow. Can't promise time or anything, but I would like to hang out with you guys. I really would. It's You guys are really awesome. I love the TR Gray Rex. Awesome. Yes, I'm so glad you are here. Yeah, cause see, I can't. This stuff isn't coming up, and so as soon as like yours popped up, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Do you remember me? Weavom? Welvom? Wait a second. What's happening? Did I miss something? Am I still on? Where did I go? We're still alive. I think you guys are messing with me again. Um, Thank you, Afrohuman. I had to pause to read that. Some things I see it and I don't know if I can make it through or not. And thank you for letting me know we're still yes. See, I got lost in the chat, you guys. I got lost in the chat. Um, I'm so lost still. But anyway, um, yeah. So yeah, the week's been weird. Time's not real. Really isn't real. Um, the chat. Do you remember me? A new sub is named that I said welcome to them. Suzanne. Oh yeah, Suzanne. We remember you. Anyway, yeah, because that's your son in front of the law books there. Um, I seem to be in shock still. Thank you, Tweety. Tweety, I can tell you're gonna be around for a while, aren't you? You're gonna make sure I keep on straight and narrow. I like you. I like your style. Um, yeah, all this stuff, man. It's like I don't know. It's just Yeah, I like that, Mucho Taco. Time is real, and we have very little time with each other. What's funny is when I first read that, it's for each other's what popped in my head, and that's what I hate to think about that, because we need to make time for each other. Savannah, you got here just in time. Is what I'm talking about right now. So anyway, the whole this has been the I don't know. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I'll focus on staying out of the chat for 2 minutes and no more squirrels. So the word that I keep using is shock. It's This was not supposed to happen. There was it just wasn't supposed to happen. We were talking about next Christmas. Washington's birthday was when she went to the hospital, and man, it's like, whoa, what's going on here? Can we pump the brakes? There are no brakes to pump. So, by the way, real quick, I invited White Rabbit on earlier, and that's another reason why I kind of put things off, because she's like, I can't. I was like, I understand. We got out of the house today. It's weird because the funeral process. The only thing that I'm able to compare this to is a wedding. I know it sounds weird, and I know Volsum's already said they're the same thing, but no, it's like I'm at the point where I'm about to say, do we have to get a photographer? No. I mean, I know that, but you know, hey Val, how are you doing? It's like getting our haircut. It's like we made time for that, and here's something that it's like, okay, we wanted to get our haircut, right? And I realize that it's not so much that we're doing it to look good or something, is that it felt good. It feels good to be human, if that makes sense. To be around people that don't know what your problems are. The first time that someone says, "Hey, how are you doing?" It's hard to keep my mouth shut. It's hard for me not to say my life sucks. But Memento Mori, how are you? Uh, yeah, Chris, it is very much like a wedding. Family, loved ones, food, people who care about you. Uh, yeah, it's just man. I know that the hard part's gonna be here after next week, when we have to answer the question, "What's next?" I don't know. Um, it's and this is where I tell you guys that I really do love you guys, and I really do consider y'all family. Telling you stuff like this is most people would say it's personal. Don't share your business. But I mean, you guys deserve to know. Uh, I mean, just what's happening. Um, yeah, Tweety. Yeah, but I don't have any other way to describe it. It's like what I'm feeling right now. It's just shock. And here's the thing. Hopefully, not many of you know what it's like to have actual shock. and to be going into shock. Yours truly. That's a long story, but yeah, that happened to me as I was waiting on the ambulance because was bleeding from an artery from an injury, but that's another story some other time. And falling into shock is terrifying. And it was the next day after this, I think, or day after, is I had the. But I love y'all's comments. I mean, I really do. But anyway, it's where I had that feeling of shock. And I was like, man, I do know this. And it's just nothing. You're just numb and nothing feels real. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that at all. But man, you guys are awesome. Melissa Jane, we're all here for you. Val Brooks, you're in my prayers. Tweety, Chad is one of the big fat psychologists technically here to distract and help you. Ever human, we only deserve what you want to share with us. We can all just sit here with you. That's awesome. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, listen, I do know your story. Yeah, thank you, TR Greater X. This too shall pass. That's true. I know. I don't deserve anything from you. I'm just me. This is from Mucho Taco. If you want to express yourself, then I'm here for you, but I don't deserve it. Guys, it makes me feel better. I mean, I'm not forcing myself to tell you guys stuff. I'm not forcing myself like, oh, hey, I feel like they've got a, I don't know, they're making me do this. No, I don't feel like that. I just, I want to get things out. And because in the future, if I say things, hey, Graham, what's up? Thanks, man. I appreciate you. When in the future, I mean, I'm gonna say stuff that's stupid. I'm gonna say stuff that's wrong. I mean, that's human. Valhalla, hey, what's up, brother? Um, yeah, man. If you haven't seen my last video, you have missed a lot. So, but anyway, it's I don't know, you guys. It's this is the first time I guess I've really had the chance to feel human. You know, um, it's just man, it's just anyway. Well, I'm gonna have to break away from that part. I'm gonna have to break away from. I'm not a feelings person. I'm not a big feeler. I don't like feelings. Um, but I will. I'll get back to some of this stuff. I gotta finish and let you guys know what's happening. So, like I said, I'm going to try to be here tomorrow at some point. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need you guys tomorrow. I know that, and that's the truth. I mean, you guys have said here. That's what I need. Um, but so Tuesday we say goodbye, and that is not something I'm looking forward to. And I realize Monday is supposed to be paranormal day. Monday is supposed to be paranormal day, and I don't think that's gonna be happening. Monday I'm going to be going to bed early, and Tuesday is I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I know I've been before. I've been a pallbearer before. But like I said before in my last video, I can't do anything for the white rabbit. That's what hurts. That's what kills. So now I'm not going to let that control me. I know I can just be there. You know, it's the process of being there, and just I don't know, be the best person you can be. So that's yeah, Tuesday's gonna be a rough one. So Wednesday, hopefully everything's back, and I will not be talking about it. I will try to see. I mean, as soon as White Rabbit's ready, she'll be ready. I want her out. I want her up. I want her doing stuff. You know, you gotta get back on that horse. I mean, it took me. Guys, honestly, when I say time isn't real, like I didn't know what day it was. Like I didn't realize. I mean, first of all, I forgot I even streamed. The first time, so I was like, "Oh wait, yeah, I did do that." And then I go back and I'm like, "Holy cow!" Like I need to do this. I need to stream again. And I'm like, hang on. Now I got lost in the chat. Yeah, thank you, Mel. Val, my the White Rabbit's mom passed away. She left us, and it was unexpected. So, yeah. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, we've all been through this process before. It's just I don't know. It's just like I don't. This is again. This is why Tweety says dumb. Yeah, yeah, numb. It's in I'm brain numb. This is where I'm like, yeah, I'm in shock, man. I'm just like, whoa, like, what just happened? So, yeah, God, man, this sucks. White Rabbit was so close with her mom. And it was funny. It was the most strained relationship of closeness I've ever seen. Like me and my parents, it's always like, I mean, we cut up and joke with each other. You know, we make fun of each other, stuff like that. And no, she never does that. Never did that. It's like, what do you? It's so weird. But like, if her mom called, you know, it's she would have broken her leg to answer the phone. I'm like, you can call back. I was like, you don't need you don't need to hurt yourself. This is like when we first started dating. And she's like, oh no, if I don't pick up, she'll worry because her mom's a worrier. That's how she described her. And I'm like, oh, mucho taco, dude, that sucks. Dude, man, I'm so sorry. Man, grandmas are special. My grandma, man, she was a hoot, dude. She was a hoot. She, it's like I never brought girlfriends and stuff around because my family embarrasses me. And so my grandmother, you know, she's on her last legs, right? And she says, "Hey, Dragon Man, what's up?" And she asks if I'm gay. That's what she was worried about. I didn't have a girlfriend. I was like, no, that's not it. So, yeah, man, grandmas are a hoot. Danielle, let's see her. Yeah, Danielle, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, that's kind of like how I feel, but ours isn't that tragic. And I was kind of like, you know, because you always you try to get to that part where you explain something. It's like, you know, here's what sucks. People explain everything like so stupid. It's the well, if somebody says, well, how old are they? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, it's you go when you go. Age doesn't. Death is not discriminatory. We're humans are. That's what sucks about us. It's like, well, then it's the stranger that wants to ask the question. It's like, oh, well, was she sick? You know, or well, it's like, well, you know, she had double scoliosis. She wasn't supposed to walk her entire life. Guess what? She could walk. Yeah, a remarkable woman. You know, a testament of strength that everybody should have. Wasn't expecting this. But good news is she was vaccinated against the coronavirus. And then in the hospital, they said it looked like she had the coronavirus. Her lungs looked like that. They were scarred. Yay. I mean, man, look, you don't know. You just don't know. So, I don't know. It just sucks, man. It just sucks. My grandma made the best shepherd's pie. I'd fight anyone. That's awesome, Micho Taco. My grandmother made the best lemon bundt cake. Oh my gosh, I love that thing. Yeah, Valhalla, just be there. That's the hard part. Like like the first night, you know, if she would make a noise, I'd be like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Quit asking me if I'm okay." No, I'm not okay. You know, like, whoa, I didn't even know I was asking. I didn't even know I was asking. Like, I'm like, "Can I get you something to drink?" Can I? Can't give you a back rub. But I'm not asking. I'm so sorry. Oh, what was that? No, flashlight. Sorry. Um. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is it right here, man. Chris Mullins nailed it right here. That is the worst question. My 88-year-old grandmother died. People used to say to me, "Well, at least she had a good long life." I wish it had been longer. Do not say that to someone. Yeah. Somebody says that, I'm gonna look at them and be like, it's really young. It's really young. It doesn't sound old. I mean, Here's the thing, man. It's like I think I told you guys before. Like I used to be terrified of death. I had I spent a month in a coma. I had a very, very poor outlook of survival, and when I came out, uh, two things. One was first I went to the doctor. I mean, like, I had to start. Told me in the hospital, said you have to have a doctor, like okay, you're a doctor, right? Is there a doctor in the house? They're like, no, you need to go see like a regular doctor, like normal people go see a doctor. I was like, I don't like doctors. They don't ever tell you good news. Anyway, so I go see a doctor. Doctor looks at me, looks at my chart, looks back at me and said, how did you get here? I look at her and I said, my wife drove me. She said, no, how did you get in this room? I said, I walked in, I was in the waiting room, and they called my name, and I got up and I walked in here. And she said, by yourself? Yeah. She goes, you shouldn't be walking. Like, I'm a little miracle, aren't I? Anyway, I'll never forget the doctor said to me, she goes, I see people in here your age that, well, oh, I think it's raining. I forget how she is like. She is from Lebanon, and so Tennessee, whole big cultural difference for her, right? And she said, the worst part about my job is I'll get people in here your age, a little bit older, you know, and it's like, hey Jado, how are you doing? And we'll say, hey, look, like you got some problems. They're probably obese. Obesity kills in Tennessee. And it says, you need to change some things. And they're like, she said, I'll never forget this. The doctor says, they look at me and they go, well, I've lived a good life. She's like, what? Oh, you got helicoptered, Tweety. Yeah, I did too. Yeah. It's a great way to go in a helicopter, isn't it? I forced myself to stay awake because I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again. That sucked. But anyway, yeah, it was just okay. I see YouTube is moving, and oh, there it goes. It just jumped. All right, let's see here. Hang on a second. Why don't you go back? I missed some here. I want to see. Anyway, the whole point of it is that you don't know where you're gonna go, and the other thing was, I had this fear of dying, and I was in church, and I started getting in like a panic attack type feeling, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, I don't know. I guess like I'm looking at the Stations of the Cross, And you're watching, you see it's the whole story of the crucifixion of Jesus. And I'm like, you see the image that never leaves my mind is when Christ falls. It's like his cross is too much for him to bear. And right about then, the priest says, this was right before Easter. He says, those of you that are thinking about your own mortality shouldn't, because to think about death is a sin. Nobody knows when you're going to die except for God. I mean, it was like one of those, like, were you talking to me? Because what? I mean, it was like a wow moment. And I don't think about it ever since. I'm like, yeah, it's just you don't do it. So anyway, sorry, went a long thing there. Oh, Suzanne, man, you lost a lot of family. I'm so sorry. Um, no, Tweety, that is funny. It was so unexpected. I like that. Um, yeah, clumsy. You actually said something to me a while back, uh, and I can't think of the exact words, but you have a very clairvoyant mind when it comes to helping people think about a process of sadness. Might be why I always listen to you, because you don't have. Somebody said, "Boy, I love it in here. It's always so." They said it in your stream. Was that last night or night before last? Um, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting back to getting pretty good. Um, oh wow, wow. Dude, we gotta talk, man. I would love to hear your story. Yeah, they do. Did you have those read to you? My wife didn't leave the room. The white rabbit didn't leave the room the whole time I was in a coma. Finally, they somebody made her leave. I forget if like a friend had shown up or something. Made her leave for just a moment to get something to eat because she hadn't eaten for a couple of days. She came back, and the business card for the priest um, was sitting like on the table next to me, and I think he had written on there like he had read my rites, and she still has that somewhere. But yeah, that was another spooky moment. Um, yeah, I know, especially for you. But if you ever want to tell it, stories like that deserve to be told. Um, Dude, you're awful. I love it. I love it. Um, yeah, yeah. It's sad when I feel like I don't want to step on people's toes. It's like I just like, sorry, you have to know me. I don't deal with stuff very well. I hide behind humor. Hey, Crystal, how are you doing? Um, Wolfkinder, we need to talk. That sound. Toy box brand. I love you, brother. Oh man. Never have someone you know drive you to the hospital. My friend took like 4 pit stops before dropping me off. Jerk. Dude, I said that made me like, man, I really need to go to the bathroom. And let's get a Dr. Pepper before we go in there. Um, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. Of course you did. Um, oh, hang on a second. Deanna, what happened there? What I miss? Yeah, you know, it's to this day. Every time I see a helicopter, a ambulance or a hospital helicopter, I always say a prayer. And then I was like, a lot of times they're just practicing, but still. Hey, Vicky T, how are you doing? Vicky T, I was watching something earlier. First time I watched anything in a while, and I thought about you because I think you're the one who said something to me, and I'll find out about that later. I can't remember much right now. I'm having a hard time. In case you guys don't know. I have behind antidepressants and Pikachu's medicine of kill gods. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a crier, man. I am a crier. You feel good. You feel good afterwards. Yeah, Valhalla. My schedule's opened up some as well. Yeah, that's okay. Mine hasn't. So, um, Madcore, what's up, brother? How are you doing, man? Um, thanks, man. Thanks. Tuesday's gonna just suck. So that's the whole thing I want to get out and make sure you guys know. I don't know what is gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. I know that. I don't know afterwards. I don't know. Like I said, my rabbit is very, very close with her mom. This has been very, very, yeah, Deanna, that's it right there. I always, man, I just stop. I just stop whatever I'm doing. I watch it go by. Now, the part where it's like, I'm not forced to tell you guys this, but it's like I just share things. My rabbit's dad, man, I've just, that's what I worry about. I really worry about him. Um, she finally got him out yesterday to go get a haircut. Everybody's getting haircuts at this house. Um, he hadn't left downstairs in front of the TV, and since this happened, we're not so sure he even ate. She knows that he ate like stuff that she had prepared for him, like and like was there, but the rest of the time, he's just he's lost, man. He's lost. Because it was like she leaves the house on a stretcher, and it's like, listen, mom's got pneumonia. You don't need to be around. You might catch it. All that stuff, right? And then it got down to mom's in ICU, and you really can't. They limit how many people can go in there and stuff. And then the next thing it was, I just remember her. I could hear, I could visualize, and I was like, she leaned down. And I don't even know the word she said. I don't know if she'll ever say, but like, I heard was that mom's not coming home. That sucked. That sucked to say that just then. I almost said one of those words I'm not sure you can say on YouTube or not. Oh, jeez. That sucked. Well, I don't know. You guys really, really, like, I didn't know anybody be here. I especially didn't expect you guys to talk to me. I want you guys to know that you this really feels good. You've made the last few days where I didn't know what was going to happen to now I feel Tweety, I hope it's just for 5 weeks. But you made me feel where now I know that I've been keeping an eye out for you. Thank you, Chris. And by the way, hang on a second here. Another really cool avatar. I love these things. Mucho Taco's new avatar, by the way, y'all. Oh, I guess, yeah, the Mucho part's not 8-bit. Anyway, yeah, it's like, I'm sitting here, I'm going, I don't know anything to talk to you guys about. Everything I wanted to talk about before this, like, I had a list of things. I was like, man, there's some weird stuff going on. There's weird stuff with trains and balloons. I mean, it sounds like a kid's birthday party. Everything's gone so haywire in this world. And now I'm just like, wait, is this stuff still happening? What's new? I don't know, and I can't sit there and force myself through something. And it's like I'm gonna have to just, I don't know. I just saw Valhalla. See, I like jokes. I like when people tell me funny stories. Um, but anyway, it's like it's so weird. It's like, Tweety was talking about I would be numb for a while. Hey, Shirts, how you doing? Thank you, Shirts. I really do appreciate that, man. I really do. By the way, guys, I don't even know if anybody else is streaming or anything else. I didn't. It was so hard. Did you see the picture I put up? The thumbnail I put up? Dude, you guys are gonna die of this. That picture, the woman in that picture, that's the woman from The Shining. That's the wife in The Shining. Yeah, she was. I saw her interviewed on another YouTube a long time ago, and I'm just like, let's see if I can find some sort of picture put up. And I saw that, I was like, what? And yeah, Toy Box Rain, Valhalla's the one. I say Valhalla, I think it's Valhalla, but I don't know. I'll just blame it on my Tennessee talk. Uh, but yeah, that picture is yeah, uh, J Doe. Yes, that movie is crazy. But she was also olive oil. Did you guys ever see that? It's a horrible version of Popeye. I had uh, Robin Williams in it. And it's like I think I saw it once as a kid. Willie Julie, what's going on? Margo, how are you? Yeah, thanks guys. Rick's Clicks, how are you doing? Uh, it's a uh, so she played Olive Oil in Popeye, and she was, of course, The Shining, and she like I think the video I saw was something about like her talking about how bad. Uh, oh yeah, there you go. Wolfkinder's got it. Yeah, this is it. Wait, yeah, there we go. She was abused. Like that was part of the thing. Um, Hang on a second. I'm reading Clumsy's here. It's audio recorder. All right, Clumsy. Thank you. I will. Uh, yes. Oh my gosh. I saw Popeye as a kid in Spanish. Still feels like a fever dream I had. Yeah, because like Robin Williams, he sounded like Popeye. He looks like Popeye. I may have this all wrong, but like what I remember, but it was horrible as an overall movie. Um, yeah, yeah, that's her. Yeah, and it was like I don't know. I just saw her. I was like, man, that's how I feel. That's how the whole world feels right now, and it's sad, man. It's so sad. Who's another one? Hollywood star reminds me of that. Is the Afro Human? I saw it in English, and it's like a fever dream. Toy Box Brand. I love your the way you articulate the English language, man. You say the coolest stuff. Are you fever dream? Like, yeah, dude, that's a great statement. Like, I never would have thought to put that though with that awful Popeye movie. But yeah, Shelley Duvall, Tweety, that's her. And the other one was Raiders of the Lost Ark. She played Marion. She left Hollywood. She was also in. She was the girlfriend in Animal House. She left Hollywood, moved back to small town Minnesota, and opened up a knitting shop, something like that, if I remember. And yeah, it's just a weird thing. But that's Hollywood, which is very, very weird. Um, Hang on a second, Heidi. Yeah. Um, yeah. Thank you, Heidi. And you know what else, Heidi, is besides us having each other, having you guys. You have no idea what this means. Um, Mousy Files, how are you doing? Yeah, Chris, love Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, her story is like, I mean, like that was Karen Allen, Vicky T. Yeah, uh, does she drive a Saab? Um, I appreciate that. And you know what, guys? I'll tell you honestly, there's been several times when I just like, it's the bend the knee moment. Which, by the way, that's a whole nother thing with me. Because I just realized bend the knee became political. I'm like, Americans only kneel to God. So anyway, Yeah, but the bend the knee, it's like, you just feel, just like, God, help me go further. And that moment when it happens, it feels like it's the first time ever. When you, in retrospect, it happens a lot. And during this, I promise you guys, like every time I thought about y'all, and I thought about how I cannot believe how many of you are reaching out and have said, how you're praying and thinking about us and you're there for us. And I know that's where the strength came from. So, yes, prayer works. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for your kind messages. And I apologize for not getting back. The Jen with no filter, how are you doing? Yeah, I haven't talked to Jen. I haven't talked to either of the Jens. Mel a couple times because like she'd be on Clumsy's. It's weird. Clumsy was the first place I went back to. Yeah, I think I stayed about 5 minutes. Stay about 5 minutes. All right, I'll see you guys later. And then I just had back here on TV. I was just like listen to it. Toy box brain, you're awesome. Thank you, Dragon Man. Joe No Filter, making it. We're making it. Just trying to let everybody know tomorrow I am going to try to be on here. I don't know what we'll talk about. No idea. I'm going to try to get the White Rabbit on. Yeah, I saw that Mel. Mel was. Dude. Okay, like, I don't have much of a filter anyway. I just heard a voice screaming back here, don't say that. Because I was about to say, yeah, Mel sent me a picture of it, of what she sent me a picture of. And they would be wrong. That'd be bad. I swear I heard a voice too. It's like, no. No. Oh gosh. What's his name? Ethan Ralph. He had yeah, Ethan Ralph's Tweety. Ethan Ralph's. Don't you even start. Oh, clumsy. What I do? Thank you, Jen. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I know you guys are here. Toy box brain. No, no. You know what it is. No. No, she didn't say anything bad. She was just like, this happened to Ethan Ralph. And I had just seen that. And I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, you better be careful what you look at. Those sunglasses on. I'm like, yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's all over Twitter if you guys haven't seen. Um, what else is happening with all that stuff? Where was I going? I don't know. I hope. I mean, tomorrow. I don't know what we'll talk about. But we will be. We'll talk about something good. I know that. Try to get Rabbit on here, and then Wednesday, if everything works out great, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, nothing happened. I just, I am not a person that I don't like sympathy. I don't like being. I don't like talking about sad things, Um, if you know me, you know when I need to talk. And you can tell when I've just had a really bad time. Dragon Man, spring is almost here. Yeah, I cut some daffodils out of our yard the other day. And then it got cold. I think they're all gone now. That sucked. Tell me something good. That's funny, Joe No Filter. That is a yeah, I need to see about getting him on here too. There's a DJ. This guy's own show. DJ? I don't know, it's a talk show host. Like a legitimate one. Yeah, radio, FM radio. And he red buds are blooming. I love red buds. It's like my mom's favorite tree. I love dogwoods. Absolutely love dogwoods. Matter of fact, my tells uncle he got in Tennessee. Yeah, well, for Colorado. It's not cold. Anyway, yeah, that was a thing. My oh gosh, oh my gosh, dude. Hey, you guys want to hear like a total me screw things up? Like what in the world here? Um, it's a dead cat, J-Do. It's the microphone. Yeah, it's a fuzzy thing. You know, I have a pop filter somewhere, but I didn't like it. I couldn't get my. I still don't like my voice. So crazy total me screwing up thing. Only I could do this during this time of grief and like sorrow. Um, so I I was looking for. I was looking. I was like, I want to get like flowers for Rabbit, and I don't want to. But she hates flowers because she's not very good at. She'll have them a day, man. They don't last a day. And so anyway, I started looking up 1-800-Flowers. Um, there is nothing but some awful tacky stuff for condolences. So, and here's the other thing. Vicky T, I love you. That is a great idea. I'm not gonna say anything. Hopefully she's asleep. Uh, so he gets the plastic ones. But so anyway, yes, it needs it needs kemping, it needs to be kempt. I don't know. It's clean. I know that. Um, so um, wait, where'd my thing go? Oh, I'm stuck. Wait, why is this stuck? Oh, because I'm not. I was moving the magic, whatever this thing they call it, trackpad or whatever Apple calls it. No, I was over on the side of it. I wasn't even touching it. I was like, why isn't this moving? Long day. Long days. Anyway, so I'm like, well, wait a second. Dummy. Do not get flowers that are just gonna wilt and die. Like that's the worst thing in the world. You don't do that, you dumb butt. Not getting flowers. They have plants. So I go to the plant section. Dude, it is a ripoff. So bad. Okay, I'm gonna get back to that ripoff. That's what I'm telling you right now. It is, But here's the thing. It was like things you can plant. They had 2 azalea bushes. Now this is on all the like order sites, right? They had an azalea bush cut like a bonsai tree. And I'm like, maybe if like I need to send that to Guava. Guava might need that for his wife sometime. But I was like, no, 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 no. Is it getting a haircut next? No, leave my cat alone. It's a long-haired cat. Yeah, Tweety. Yeah, see, that's it. That's it. Just it right there. That's the thing that got me. I was like, no, no. So, they have orchids. Well, orchids are very hard to keep up. But they were like, it was like $60. And I was like, that's before the tax and delivery fees and stuff. I was like, those orchids don't look. Okay, so, like, I like orchids. I kind of know a little bit about them. I might have been into, like, a orchid nursery before, where it's just rows upon rows of orchids. I've lived a very strange life. Anyway, get coffee beans. You'd have to grind them. And I don't like coffee. But I kid you not, like the next day. Well, okay, so I see all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, here's what's going to happen. I'm not going to do anything right now. I'm going to think about this. The next day, we go to the funeral parlor. Yay. And Andrea, how are you doing? And so we're there. And the topic is brought up, like, do you want flowers on the casket and whatnot? It's like, well, you start looking at this brochure they have. It's like, where do you get your flowers from? Can we go? So next thing we're going to the flower shop. I walked in. Elizabeth, 60 is cheap nowadays. Oh, listen. This is going to go 2 ways. Like, because it's going to sound really bad on my part. But I'm like, what? And I ended up telling Rabbit the whole story. Like, I sat on this for so long because I've just been fuming over this. But, so we walk into this florist. I hold the door open. She walks in. Her brother walks in. I walk in and I'm like, mother. Every single plant, flower arrangement they have was on 1-800-Flowers. I was looking at it the night before. I was like, what? It's already pre-made. It's already right here. I'm like, there aren't, because I really thought I could go into a florist and get like something new. No, they're all done. I was like, there has to be another florist or something, right? And of course, like, I'm the guy that usually, like, I've always had a florist. Well, now there's no florist. Long, complicated thing. Anyway. So I'm so mad. I'm like, I see the what is it? The Oriental money tree. That was one of the living gifts you get. I'm like, this thing looks like it came out of a trailer park. There were 3 different kinds of cactus you could get. We are in Tennessee. There ain't no cactus, cacti, cactuses, whatever you want to call it. No. It's not going to do well here. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, because you're emotionally vulnerable. You're right. Yeah, that was one of the things that we went to go look at. I couldn't believe this. Like, this was like, it was like a sin. It was so bad. So, yeah, cactus. I'm not making it up. Like little, like this big around, okay? It's like green, and then like has like all these like this. I don't know, some kind of. I'm not from the Southwest. A cactus is a cactus. Anyway, so what was the other thing? Oh, the azaleas. They have those azaleas sitting on the floor. I'm sitting there going, these look like leftovers from Lowe's. No. And besides that, we don't like azaleas. Like if they're rhododendron, maybe, but I mean, still that's a whole different rabbit hole. We leave, and I'm like, oh man, I'm just like, dude, what am I gonna do? I kid you not. We went to Sam's, and yeah, and Liz, oh hey, Sparky, how are you doing? Sparky, I have a question for you. But now's not the time. Are you on Discord? Yeah, of course you are on Discord. I need to send you a message. I don't know how to. I don't know how to send it on Discord either. But anyway, yeah, Elizabeth. Right now, I'm going to get to this. Hang on, this thing keeps moving on me. So we go to Sam's. I'm like, look, I don't know what's going to happen in the next few days. We got more Pop-Tarts. And we got those Uncrustables, the Smucker's Uncrustables peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I got 2 gallons of milk. I was like, I don't know. I was like, at least we have something here. But oh man, J-Do. Oh yeah. Oh dude. That your stream right there. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh, Tweet says Sparky looks just like my little brother. Yeah. Nutty with the options. We'll get to that one in a second, if you want to. So we're at Sam's. Sam's has a whole pallet full of orchids. Okay. I'm like, boy, those orchids look familiar to me. I walked up, and on the little tag on there, I'll never forget this, the tag in the florist said 3 cube. I guess that's like, there's 3 pods or whatever. Orchids. Is the exact same 3 cube tag on the ones at Sam's for $14.99. And I was like, look, I don't care about the money. I mean, if I was rich, man, I would anything in the world, right? It's the principle. That's the part. That's the part that gets you. J-Do, oh, what is this? I just found this out. Yeah, you've been a member for a month. Awesome. That's awesome. Hang on, where'd it go? That does not pull up on StreamYards? And J-Do just gifted a membership. Thank you, J-Do. So anyway, yeah, it's the exact same orchids. That's what got me. I was like, this is infuriating. In the meantime, so I talked to the rabbit and I said, look, I want you to know, went into that place. It was a little weird for me, the florist. I was like, money and stuff like that, that's not what matters. What matters, the Stargazer, wait, hold on, hang on. Stargazer lilies are heavenly. I don't know if they even had those. If they're pink, no. For pig flowers, yeah. No. Well, see, I was so on. Orchids are like weeds here. That is awesome. You are like, you live in an awesome place. They're beautiful. And vanilla bean, it comes from an orchid. Easter lilies stink. That's awesome. So anyway, Member milestones don't show on StreamYard for some reason. That's so weird, Chris. Yeah, Jado, it's been a month, man. That's awesome, isn't it? Uh, no to Hell and Back. And by the way, Hell and Back, hello to you. Um, have you ever used the for the QR code to tell you where it's sold and how much it costs? No. Crud. I don't even think I have Google Lens. It's funny. I have everything Google taken off my phone. I don't remember what it was because it was Google. I don't remember what it was. I did the website I got set up from. It's some Google Sites maybe. Yeah, I don't know how to get back to it. I just know that it's the expert.live. I don't know even what it says or anything right now. I can't remember. So here's our thing. I do want something cool, right? And so, and the rabbit's really, really cool about this. Like, she hates stuff that inevitably dies. Like, that is a pet peeve about her. She's like, if it has a heartbeat, I can keep it alive. But if it's green, I can't. I'm like, yeah, that's true. She's really bad with plants. But we're going to do a dogwood. It's funny, a Bradford pear in our neighborhood, huge Bradford pear split. The city came out and cut it down, which is weird because I've never seen the city do anything in this little roundabout thing. And when in reality, how are you doing, brother? Man, I love seeing you on the tubes, man. Love seeing you on the tubes. Uh, no, man, don't redirect here, man. I'm just seeing if I can just sit here. That's all I'm trying to do. But anyway, it was we're gonna put like let's get a dogwood. Or no, actually I asked her. I said, what was your mom's favorite tree? Because like she has these beautiful oak trees in her yard. I mean, they're like 100 years old though. They're huge things. Love these oak trees. And she said, I don't know. She's like, probably. She goes, she always liked the dogwoods. Rabbit, thank you for gifting a membership. And so she always liked dogwoods. I was like, well, I want to put a dogwood up. And I'm going to go out there. I'm going to buy a dogwood. I'm going to dig a hole and put it in the ground. Right in where this Bradford pear used to be. It's like, and I think it'd be cool. So she's all excited about that. She's like, yeah, that'd be a really cool thing. And I love dogwood trees. They're just awesome. But anyway, yeah, those things, man. I could not believe that it was the exact same. I was like, what's the point of me even calling and trying to find out? Like, I wanted to get like an arrangement of daisies. That's her favorite flowers. No, they don't. They didn't show the daisies on 1-800-Flowers, so I know this place doesn't have them. I was so disappointed in the florist because I used to love the florist, man. Like I'm that guy. Like I walked out. I mean, dozens of roses. I love long stem roses. White Rabbit doesn't like them. Oh, cool, Sparky. Thanks, man. Yeah, White Rabbit. She's like, don't spend all the money on roses. And I'm like, okay, I won't. And so like so funny. I went to the store, and I was like, yeah, it's like anniversary, something's coming up, or maybe it was an anniversary. Sometimes it's just Tweety dogwoods are ODC. The thing that gets me is the cherry trees. That's a big thing for me. I've never seen the Cherokees bloom in DC, and that's if there was ever a bucket list, that's it. Isn't that sad? It's the only thing I want to see. I just want to be in DC for that. I mean, like be in DC, like old days. Anyway, yeah, it was. I don't know. It's just disappointing, but yeah, the dogwood I think is going to work out. I mean, that's going to be a cool thing. Besides that, dogwoods live. Uh, but man, what a joke, dude. I was so. Oh yeah, I was talking about the roses. Yeah, so it's like rabbit, white rabbit. What did she do? Because I'm beginning to think now it wasn't an anniversary. Maybe she got. Maybe it's an anniversary. The weeping rose. Now hold on, Andrew. You're just talking about orchids. Is the weeping rose a new dawn pink high fragrance? Is that a rose or is that what the orchid is called? Um, Clumsy. See, I don't agree with that. I haven't died yet. If anybody should be dead, it's me. Roses can be dried and then last. Yeah. Love dried roses. I like fire and ice roses. Those are cool. I know they're a genetic mutation, or they've been enhanced by scientists. That's not me. But I just love the fire and ice. It's just something cool about them. White rabbit likes white ones. 6 feet tall weeping. Oh, the tree. Is that right? Is that a tree? No, hang on, wait a second. Because you know what, my neighbor got one. It's a weeping cherry tree. That's what I was thinking. When you said 6 feet tall and weeping, I was thinking that was it. Peonies are my favorite. I don't even know what a peony is. I don't think we have those in America. Do they kill you? I'm sorry, Mel. I do have to look that up, though. Oh, cool. Oh, a century of beauty. Peonies are stunning spring flowers that can live for a century or more. I know what I need to get. Um. Anyway, yeah, peonies. Yeah, this is really cool. So you guys, of course, now I can't tell you. Oh, hydrangea. Yes, so that's another one. Hydrangea is one of White Rabbit's favorites, and they did have like some sort of like hydrangea deal, like a plant at the place, but it was like I don't know. At that point, I was so overwhelmed. I was like, no, like we're gonna do this. Um, Peony, yeah, I'm like toy box brand. That's what I thought it was. Okay, so you guys, yeah, hydrangeas were actually that was in White Rabbit's wedding bouquet. But anyway, okay, so you guys know, of course, I can't talk about flowers and not say, so my favorite flower, yeah, I know, I'm a guy, I'm a dude. My favorite flower. Oh, hey, I should make, you want me to do that as a poll? You guys want to guess? Um, oh, Suzanne, that's really cool. A listener's mom's allergic to her favorite flower. The pansy. Yeah, the pansy's my favorite. Um, Melissa J, you're a big girl. It's okay. We all know. Okay, so your husband can grow the most amazing roses, Savannah. That's awesome. My grandfather grew roses. Then passed that green thumb on to me. So my favorite tulips. I love tulips. They're beautiful. They're delicate. They come back every year. What I love watching them open up for the sunshine and then close up at night. That's the coolest thing in the world. They go to sleep and then they wake up. Yeah, it's crazy. When we get a place to grow, then different colors crossbreed. That's crazy. To hell and back tulips. Yeah, tulips. Oh my gosh. You like tulips? Do you? What's your reason for it? You just dig it? Yeah, the tulips are awesome. So when we got married, it's like, what do you want boutonniere to be? Oh, tulips, right? Well, they don't have tulips. Fine. Chili peppers. I want chili peppers. All of a sudden, it was like, oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea for chili peppers. Have like the different colors and stuff on there. Um, Florist never heard of it. It's like, you never heard of like a chili pepper boutonniere? No. Okay. Can you order some chili peppers? No. Okay. So I didn't get them, but it's funny because like the next year, something like that, walking through, hey, the floors had little chili pepper plants. Yeah, little plant full of chili peppers. I actually got one. Dried the peppers out. They were in a filled a jar. It's actually in the bathroom. It's like a decorative piece. That's weird to think of, decorative pieces in the bathroom. Oh, you have to have them somewhere, right? See here. English lavender. I think lavender is the smell I don't like. Elizabeth's been to the Tulip Festival in Michigan. I didn't know Michigan had one, but I would love to go. I would love to go. Andrea's crabapple trees. Um, let's see here. I need to back up here a little bit. Well, a lot of y'all are into lavender. Oh, Heidi. Yeah, tulips are a favorite of mine. They're so pretty and come in many colors. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. They're one of those things where it's like I should plant tulips every year. Like I just should have like hundreds pop up. That'd be cool. Like sneak in places and like plant tulips. Like next year they just pop up places. Clumsy, my father every year. Um, He'd always buy a beautiful basket of them for Easter. They obviously made me feel special. So tulips are love. That's awesome, Clumsy. That's really cool. But a basket of tulips, that does sound cool. Gardenia closed my throat up immediately. Oh my gosh. Another florist story. You can order a magnolia tree. I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. Um, oh, Suzanne, that's cool. I enjoy sitting in the rose garden and painting. Feels like mom's there with me. That's really cool. It's cool. I didn't know you painted. Can we see some of your paintings? Um, Tweety, I'll leave for 2 minutes. The Red Hot Chili Pepper. We did talk about the Red Hot Chili Peppers today. What was it? Oh man. Oh, it was our stylist guy. He was talking about his wife's she's gonna start selling her socks on the internet because weirdos buy like weird things and it's just like she's like I'm not selling underwear, just socks. And then of course I was like, you know there's an infamous picture out there of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know what people want socks for? Anyway, yeah, I talked about the Chili Peppers today. Um, Wait, hold on, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Vicky, no. Yeah, Tweety, I don't think I'm a lavender person. Vicky, I only love real lavender, soap, sprays, candles. Yeah, that's where it is what I don't like. Andrea, sit a bulb uh, in the neck of a glass jar, fill with water, and watch the bulb grow. I'm not a fan of lavender. Yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you. Jen, magnolia. So see the magnolia tree, I'm thinking, perfect. White Rabbit's favorite movie is still Magnolias. I love magnolia flowers. God, they smell so beautiful. Wait a second. Yes, that works. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. And it's like, they're pretty hardy. Then all of a sudden it hit me. Do you know what the best, most beautiful magnolia tree is? Wherever you are? It's the one that's in somebody else's yard. Because those leaves suck. They kill everything, man. They absolutely suck. They're like plastic bags falling off that tree. It's just like they suffocate all the grass and everything. They're horrible. And Rabbit's always been like, no, I never want a magnolia tree. Look how it's like they're beautiful to look at, especially when they're in bloom. It's such a man. There's nothing like being in the South. The humidity. You're near a magnolia tree, especially man if you're near a creek. Oh, that's a smell you can't replicate. And yeah, that would be cool. But got another story. Well, it seems like we've talked a lot about things, and we really haven't. Um, See, I gotta catch up to you guys. Not Full Metal Jacket. Wait, hold on. What? I love Full Metal Jacket. I love that movie. Oh, it's still Magnolia. Oh, was it really? It doesn't surprise me. Whenever she's always said that Still Magnolias is the movie when she needs to get a good cry out, which is if I'm not streaming Wednesdays because we're watching it. And anyway, it's always come on TV whenever something really bad's happened, and she's needed it. That's weird. Yeah, Rabbit. I'm not a fan of azaleas. I don't know. My mom loves them. I've never been a fan though. Which is the plant that smells like guy stuff? I don't know, man. Pineapple? Oh, Deb, how are you doing? Deb, you're always cooking. Sorry. Oh, what was I saying? What stupid? Yes, the Magnolias. Yeah, that movie is the Georgia Flower. Savannah says the Magnolia. Beautiful, man. Love them. They suck in your yard though. Suck in your yard. Uh, Rick, I'm so glad you're in a tub right now. That's awesome. Rick is always in a tub whenever I'm streaming. Have you met Toy Box Brain, Rick? Elizabeth says the Old Spice tree is the one that smells like men. Um, yeah, Andrea, that's how it works around here. Well, I have a couple of magnolias. The goats eat most of the blossoms. Well, they're not supposed to eat the blossoms. They can eat the Uh, those awful leaves, man. Uh, like clumsy. I wanted to tell you, I know who the window spirit is. You guys been having fun without me. Uh, what was I saying though about it? Yeah, magnolia tree is one of those things you get. I love tulips. Um, they wouldn't let me have peppers as a boutonniere. Um, Tweety says oak trees smell like men, especially when they're cut and they've been dry. The ones that fall. Yeah. Um, Toy box brain. Dude, you're awesome. Oh man, Toy Box Brain, you got to come on sometime. I think that'd be awesome to have you on stream. Just you and me, man. I want to hear everything about Uruguay. By the way, so the White Rabbit asked me about this. Said Uruguay, right? Uruguay, Paraguay. I'm like, no, it's Uruguay. And she's like, how do you know? I was like, they have penguins. And she's like, they have penguins. I was like, we, yeah, there are three different kinds of penguins. And she didn't believe me. She looked it up. She's like, well, they do have penguins. And then she read about it's a majority Catholic country, about the politics of it, stuff. I was like, yeah, they have penguins. That's all you need to know. They have toy box brain and penguins. Uh, oh wow, Deb. I don't know. I want to say I'm sorry, but then after I just read that you said, it's the spirit in the window. I don't know how to react to that. Is that something that, because that seems like that's something that's, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That is very cool. Oh wow. Here's how my brain works. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Return of the Jedi. He comes to Luke as Ghost Obi-Wan Kenobi. He says, Darth Vader, in Star Wars, you strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you could ever imagine. So it's like, that's really cool. Like, your sister's Obi-Wan Kenobi. But then at the same time, obviously, I don't like death. And I'm sorry that was a struggle. I'm sorry that your sister transitioned. But evidently, we don't know how she transitioned. I don't know. Wow, that's deep thoughts. These thoughts. Riggs Clicks has never watched Star Wars. Start with A New Hope. Then watch Empire Strikes Back. Then watch Return of the Jedi. Don't watch anything else. Dragon Man, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate you. Tweety, I believe it is. I really do. That first trilogy is amazing. Really is amazing, especially if you think back when it was made and stuff. It's crazy. Man, you guys have had me on here for 2 hours. You guys did this to me again. I didn't expect this. The original ones are the only ones that count. You're right. Is that not? Yeah, they're politically. That is a great term, Jado. Politically loaded. That's the term, man. It's not politically correct or just anything. They're politically loaded. Man, art's not. I don't know. I'm a huge cinema fan. I've like, I don't know. I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine redoing Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, Chinatown, Godfather, Jaws? Well, I think Jaws has been redone a million times with like uh, Piranha 3D, Sharknado, all those things. But I mean, something like that. Yeah, I want to watch a show or movie without daily nonsense in it. You're absolutely correct. I don't want to think about anything. It was when the NFL a few years ago was going through their, we're going to protest being rich or whatever the hell it was. It's like, people, like a dude, you're the typical NFL demographic is a Smile was really good. See, somebody told me Smile wasn't good. Toy Box Brain, I'm taking your word for it. I'm going to watch it. No, Rick. I've never been to Ohio. Take it back, been in Cincinnati. I always think of Cleveland when I think about Ohio. Probably because of the Indians. I like the Cleveland Indians because I like the movie Major League. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Smile's a movie. It's on HBO, I think, right now. Yeah, Officer Tatum's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's a cool laid back dude. Yeah, the NFL stuff, like, so like the main demographics of that are dudes, blue collar dudes. They're sitting there, they're getting bitched at all day at work by their boss. They come home, they're getting bitched at home by their wives. They just like they somehow have worked this system where it's like, leave me alone while I watch football. Family knows that. Everybody knows that. Dad's watching football. Okay. Just drinking a beer, watching football, going numb. You're putting your mind on vacation. And then all of a sudden it's like, what? Why am I protesting? Why do I have to protest? I don't protest. I get up, I go to work, I come home, I go to bed. I just want to be left alone. Why am I protesting? And that's, hey, Purple, how are you doing? Thank you. I love you too. And I hope you're doing well, by the way. I've not been able to reach out and keep up with you, and I apologize for that. I've had to disappear, unfortunately. Well, uniforms are beautiful, shiny pants. Shiny pants are skinny pants. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, oh my gosh. This is so awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Purple. Guys, this is awesome. Uh, Jenna, how are you doing? Brandy Neal, how are you? Brandy, I've not seen any more huge sweet potatoes, by the way. Oh, I didn't know you're on. I didn't know anybody was on, to tell you the truth. I didn't even know I was on. Hey, Missing with Manda, how are you doing? Oh, checking convictions. Hey, babe. Relevant glitz and glam girls. Love y'all. Love y'all. Um, yeah, I love this. It's not about the pants. It's about what's them that counts. Let's see. If I watch football, I pick the winner by the quarterbacks. I love y'all. I love y'all. Look at that. You guys make me blush. Um. Oh, what'd she do? What did the Hellenbach do? I love her. That more. Was it? You're still good. Oh. Shiny pants night. Allison pants. That's hilarious. Um, I was out of the pants that really mattered. Getting into them sometimes was fun. Hey, Yaya, how are you doing? I appreciate you. Um, yeah, Purple House is getting ready to leave. I've been talking for 2 hours about my mother-in-law passing. Uh, if you want to, I mean, you just let me know if you want to. Um, okay. How'd I do it? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. First of all, I gotta get earphones in. All right, hang on here. Let me make sure these things work. Yep, they're connected. Now, how do I do this? Is that it? All right. Mrs. T, how are you doing? Karen, what's up? Let's see here. All right, here we go. And paste. And there you go, Purple. I sent it to you in Discord. And by the way, I just now opened your message in Discord. Sorry. Earth, what's going on? I've ignored Discord and all messages and everything else. But Purple, how are you doing, beautiful?
How are you doing, my friend?
Making it. Making it.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the wonderful Purple Phoenix, in case you guys don't know. She is one of my old time. I think she has the designation of being the first person I really was hoping that I was giving a compliment to when I said I could fall asleep to her any time.
I do. I take that as a compliment.
Listen to that voice. I love that.
Okay. Um, but I got a question for you though.
I have no answers.
Oh, well you might.
I don't
But
know.
we have to get Rabbit's permission too though, okay?
Uh-oh. Well, she's asleep.
Well, I know, but you can tell her and then, you can get back to me. But
Okay.
me and my girls, we have
Yeah.
this great business idea.
Okay.
Now, we've already asked all the men in our life and they said no. So, we're going to ask you if you want. We're starting this new business. You know how they made them buttholes I sent you? We are
You
starting
can't
a
play that, by the way.
Why not? I played it. They didn't ding me on it.
I don't know how. Young Turks don't hate you, I guess. Anyway, go on. I'm sorry.
Anyway, we need to find a participant that will let us mold their junk so we can sell chocolate junks.
You ought to do that. That's a good idea. Valhalla will do that for you. Here's in the chat.
No, we don't. You're the next one on the list.
For what?
We need a mold. That's
Like
why
you
we
need
need
some.
Rabbit's permission because she's still going to be the one that has to, do all the personal part. But, and we're going to name it the bill. And we're gonna make bank on this.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Why not?
No. I hear the white chocolate molds are smaller.
Well, we can enlarge if we need to. We can enhance. You know, you would be you would have the final say in the actual final product.
But you would be so disappointed in the final product. It's small and curves to the left.
You have a bent carrot? Is that what you're telling me? Do I need? I can get you some help with that. There's an actual website. It's called bentcarrot.com. That is a real medical thing.
Yeah, it is. But it's I'll ask White Rabbit about it.
Okay, ask her and then get back to me. Tell her we're for real though. But see, we need her permission and her to do like the intimate part of that, because we ain't gonna send somebody to your house to that would be a little creepish. But
I think I just heard the fire alarm go off. I really do. I think the battery needs to be changed. I'm not making that up. Oh
all right,
no.
well, make sure you ask her and get back to me tomorrow or whenever. Tell her we'll split the profits. This is a business deal.
Well, Purple, I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you for making me laugh.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing actually really well.
Awesome. Uh, uh, yeah, like that's just so weird. Like I forget, I was telling somebody on a different stream. I was like, it's like hey guys, be sure and keep Purple in your prayers. I was like, she was in her kitchen, just like fell.
Yeah.
Or just excuse me, you woke up, right?
Well, yeah, I woke up to my daughter screaming in my face.
Wow.
And I was like, why am I on the floor and where the fuck are you? I'm sorry, why are you screaming in my face right now? She's like, Mom, you passed out. And I'm like, oh, well, then good thing you're screaming in my face right now.
Yeah, that's not cool. You gotta. Is everything like? I mean, I know you've been checked. I'm not asking you anything about. I don't. It doesn't matter what anything. What doctor said or anything else. I just want to make sure. Like, is everything? You're on the up and up from here on out. I mean, it's.
I have to have some further testing, but
I'm so
because they want
sorry.
to try and see what's causing it.
Yeah.
So,
A friend of ours over here, it's in the chat. I don't want to embarrass her, because I'm not gonna say her name, but she was just doing her normal thing, and then had like a diabetic attack, and she's not diabetic. Never has been. Never had any problems, and they just
right.
like, yeah, she's like, I ended up in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
yeah.
it's funny, your body, your organs decide. They pretty much control your life. I mean, it's like, yeah, okay, here, let me smack you with some reality. I control you.
Yeah. Well, my dad, he's always made fun of people that run. And
Yeah, you too. Like, they stupid for doing that.
yeah, well, it's like his best friend is like has been like he was like a marathon runner. Like he'd been like in the Boston Marathon. If you go to like his basement, he has all those tags, from like the different races he's been in. They're all framed and stuff. My dad's always like, man, your heart can only beat so many times. What are you doing?
Right? I'm with him. My grandpa used to say that about turn signals. Because he'd never use them. He's like, there's only so many clicks in a turn signal. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
That is hilarious, but it's true. That is so true. But anyway, yeah, like his friend though. Later on, he had to have his knees replaced, and when that happened, yeah, I remember he was like, he started cussing my dad. He's like, yeah, damn you. He's like, I've got to go get knee surgery now. But that's like, what? Why? What's it my fault? And he said, because you always said this was gonna happen to me.
Right.
And I was like, well, yeah, this guy, he's like 6'4", and like 250 pounds, fit, right? But he would every morning he'd get up and he'd run 10 miles. It's like, dude, you're too big to be running like that.
All right.
So, but anyway, yeah, it's you still you got to take care of yourself, and even when you take care of yourself,
Right.
sometimes life just throws you at curves. So
That
I'm
it
glad
does.
to know you're doing better.
Yep,
I'm
I'm doing
glad to
pretty.
know you're doing better. And I'll pass the message on to the Light Rabbit.
All right, tell her to have her peeps get a hold of my peeps so we can work this out here.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a business deal.
Purple, I love you.
All right, love you, my friend.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye. I don't know how to turn this thing off. Ladies and gentlemen, Purple Phoenix. Oh my gosh, what a hoot. What a hoot. Blinker fluid is not cheap. I'm sorry, man. Oh my gosh. Uh, yes. I don't know. What are we? It's checking. No, blinker fluid is not cheap. Oh, wait a second. I was like, why am I having a hard time? Why does everything sound different to me now? Um, oh, there goes my earbud. Oh, well. It was nice while I had them. Oh, cool. I have talented toes. Very talented toes. Um, oh, gosh. You guys are a hoot. You're absolutely killing me. Oh, I don't know. Her pre- No, I didn't. No, checking. I'm glad you reminded me, though. I did. I saw that. Yeah, checking convictions was the first member, and she's been a member for 7 months now. That is checking. That's scary. Um, wow. I mean, it's so weird to think. It's like 7 months doesn't sound like a long time, but it seems like so much has happened. I mean, it's so much. Wow, so much. Oh wow, I didn't even see what time it was. Oh man, guys, I'm so sorry. Oh wait, we got a time change. Somebody told me there's a time change tonight. I didn't know that. That explains why it's. This sums everything up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know there's a time change. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Spring ahead. Okay, so see, that's something else. I always thought it was spring. You fall forward and you spring back. And I always get that messed up because evidently you do the opposite of that. Um, oh, that is funny. 7 months ago, we are the world today. Beds are burning. Man, when in reality, man, it's weird. I told you I love your voice. I hear your voice reading your messages. That's so crazy. Um, yeah, spring. No, you spring. Hold on, wait a second. You fall forward, don't you? How many times have you ever fallen backwards? You fall forward because you're walking. This is how I walk. I'm walking, and then I fall. How many times you fall back? You don't. You fall forward. This whole thing's messed up. Time isn't real though. No, it's not. Time is not real. Oh, jeez. Don't question me. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm a bobblehead. That's how I walk. Wait, our daylight savings is ending soon. Now I don't have to do work at 8 p.m. at night. Oh. Okay, so that's another one. Everybody's not on the same thing. So wait, Mel, we're getting ready to be like 17 hours apart? Or 27 hours apart? Are you further away? Einstein would say you were further away for time to change like that. Chris, I don't think I realized you were in Australia. That's okay. Here's the thing. Does the sun know that we changed the time? Put a sundial out. Whatever time the sun says, that's what time it is. Right? I hate politicians, man. Who they come up with this stuff? I mean, in America, they told us like you can go look at the congressional record. Yes, I'm that guy. Thank you, checking. I'm just happy to have a venture. Okay, wait a second here. Hold on. Think of coming to life in hibernation. Flowers bloom in the spring and leaves fall in the fall. Yeah. I never thought of it like that, but yeah. Um no, birds aren't real. Which we've discovered that to be the truth. Yeah, it's something crazy like that. Oh, wait a second. I have a button. Oh, yeah. Where'd it go? Wait, where is it? Oh, wait, there it is. It is 6:14 p.m. in Sydney. It only took me a little bit, but it's a button. I'm gonna push it. If I push it, will this change the time in Sydney? It turned the date off. Oh, but you know what? Magic 8 Ball's here. I wish you guys could hear that. Most likely. I didn't even ask it a question, it knew the answer. Isn't that cool? All right, it's April 2nd. Our clocks go back an hour. Oh, you're in Sydney. Sydney is a magical land. That's what I've learned. Wait a second. Tweety, are you really asking this? I mean, you don't think they're real, right? I mean, that's like, this has been well established. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Whoops. No, sorry. There you go. See? That is a billboard in Memphis, Tennessee. The Paris of the South, if you will. Oh, wait, hold on. How to turn that off? So, anyway, yeah. Very, very important stuff you're learning here. Top of the everything. Yeah, please hit that like button. Yeah, no, birds aren't real. Guys, I got usually chat wasn't real either. Yeah, chat's not real. I forgot about that. Volstorm used to always say that, didn't he? That's Squab Bob. Squab Bob wouldn't be real. That's the pigeon babies, right? Yeah, all the cool people are. Oh, Chris, do you know Thor as well? Do you know who Mel knows? Mad Max. She's married to him. Isn't that awesome? Oh, hey. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, dude, don't even expect me. This is. The worst is when it starts getting dark earlier. Holy cow. Like, I'm a bear. Full blown hibernation. Full blown hibernation. I have no idea what's happening. No idea what's happening. Yes. Yes. Melissa Jane. Mad Max. Yes. I mean, it looks just. Oh, wait a second. What was it? There's another dude that was like trying to like pull. Have you guys ever seen It's on Apple TV. Ted Lasso. Have you guys seen Ted Lasso? Holy cow! I love that show. And the new season's getting ready to come out. And the dude, uh, no, it's not. Let's see here. I think they're going to get rid of time change after this. I hope so. You know, someone is never right and carries no blame. That's right. And let's see here. Heidi says if you think fall backwards and spring forward because you don't usually fall forward. So I can't spring. Metal things usually spring forward. Makes sense. Yeah. You don't fall. You fall forward. Wait a second. You fall forward. And you spring back like James Brown. Ow! I'll kiss myself. Good guy. James Brown. Spring back. Anyway, who was I talking about? Yeah, Ted Lasso. That is a great show. And the dude who is like this the main soccer dude, the badass soccer dude, which Mad Max plays rugby. Same thing. Just ask any American. Same thing. So he's the preview for the new season came up, and I was like, it was Mad Max. It was Melissa Jane's husband. I swear it's a clone. Holy cow. I was like, this is so crazy. So anyway, yeah, that's cool. It's a cool story. You guys, thank you so much for making me laugh tonight. Purple Phoenix, wherever you are, babe, you got me. Golly. You got me on that. Absolutely. Guys, I'll be back. I love you guys, man. This is so much fun. Why is this so much fun? Why is it just like sitting here goofing off about this stuff is so much fun? I was I don't want to make any promises, but there is White Rabbit and I were talking today about what is next, you know, a little bit, and you guys were my next. I was like, I just want to focus right over here. I owe it to all of y'all to put out better content, more content, and to grow and bring you guys with me. I don't ever want to lose y'all. And I mean that. I really do mean that. And I'm absent-minded. So if you change your avatar and I forget, just remind me. Let me know what's going on. A distraction. Thank you, Savannah. That means you don't understand that. It means so much. You're cool and attract fun, cool people. It's weird, you know. I was thinking the other day how we don't have. I don't know. Somebody started talking like just trash about somebody or something. And it's like, what's going on here? Like, Why are you doing that? Like, there's other stuff, man. Like, this doesn't matter. It's like, who cares? There's nothing anybody can say. It's man, there's probably like 25 streams out there talking about how bad I am, what a low life I am, scum bucket, and everything else. I don't know. I don't pay attention to them, man. I don't have time for it. I don't care. No drama. That's right, checking. No drama. No drama llama. Man, we got so much stuff, guys. We do. We're gonna start covering some stuff. I need to know what you guys want to talk about. Always. You know, look, we have some really good, deep conversations that we don't have anywhere else. I do. There are fun conversations too. You know, the stuff like who, why, would they do that? I don't know. Afro-human. That's the whole point. I don't know. I just say, yeah, they're probably out there. I don't have time for them. I don't care. Look, the only time I'm ever going to be upset if somebody comes in here and tries to mess with you guys. And you know what happens then? It's an instant ban. Melanie, how are you doing? Yeah, I didn't realize there was a time change tonight. Those who matter don't care, and those who care don't matter. You're right, Deb. You're absolutely right. It's some folks just need to lighten up. Man, we all do. Everybody needs to just lighten up and realize that this is a gift. Man, this is a gift. I am very thankful for, it's my life would not be what it is today if God did not share my mother-in-law with me. She saw something in me that she wanted to share with her daughter. And that, I don't know why. I mean, gotta be a million guys better than me. But it's the fact that she did is the same thing that's how I feel about everything, like with you guys and everything else. I want to share you guys with everybody, and I'm very, very honored that you guys share your time with me, and I don't want to lose that. And guys, I mean, I don't have to. I don't lie about this stuff. I'm too stupid to. I can't keep up with things. And I look at like some of the stuff that people are really getting upset about, and they're on other channels and about other creators and everything else. And I see these creators, I'm like, Toy Box Frames. Funny thing is that I know what you're talking about. And it's not bad. But anyway, it's the thank you, Heidi. It's a I don't know, man. It's just there's been a lot of people lately that you've seen change, and you see this stuff. Yeah, it's okay. You can change, and you should change for the better. But it's just something stupid, something little that you love. Don't forget that, man. And I don't know why I'm so blessed to have you guys. I mean, I know, I don't know. That didn't sound right. I don't know why I'm being blessed. I don't deserve it. I really don't. I do not think of myself as a good person. I do not think of myself as anything more than a sinner. And I I appreciate the little things. It's weird. I used to not. But I don't know. I really hope that we get to be together for a long time, guys. I hope this is a great journey. I hope every single one of you get your own personal story and we all get to hang out and laugh and have a good time. And I hope other people come in and they're like, man, what are you guys doing over here? This is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy cool. Yeah, it's crazy cool. It's like I finally get to do what I should have done. Hang out with the people I should have hung out with. The people my mom would have wanted me to hang out with. I finally get that opportunity. And I don't know, man. Like I said, tomorrow we'll try to be back here. And then Monday, unless I do something early, and I don't know. And then Tuesday is when we say goodbye. That was sour. I didn't mean to say that. I don't believe in goodbyes. We'll be seeing each other soon. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry for keeping you up so late. I did not know there was a time change because I don't pay attention. Time's not real. See, they changed the time on us. I'm sitting here saying time's not real and they changed time on us. I'll be seeing you guys real soon.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.